We've just entered into this fantastic zone of the fire horse. Get a bit of fire in your belly. So for Tarot 1, 2, 3, if you've never joined me, I'm Nicky Allen. Hey, hi. You find me lounging in my lounge. Oh, hello, number ones. Now it is, you have got a tiny bit of kickback here. Standing your ground, saying I've done this actually. I've worked my arse off. I've done this. I've done that. I've sacrificed this, and I'm here. And now I'm ready to reap the rewards of all of those battles and hard work that I've had to do. Hello darlings, long time no see. I hope I find you well. Today we're going to be doing Tarot 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot cards, my current favourite, Radley Valentine. And we're going to do some clarifiers. Yes, we are. And I feel like we need a bit of dragon energy. We've just entered into this fantastic zone of the fire horse. And so dragons to me represent fire horses. So I'm going to be using the Celtic Dragon Tarot. Get a bit of fire in your belly. This is the time to start making your plans. This is time for you to start embracing what you want to achieve by the end of the next Chinese year. This is the time for you to think, right, I'm ready. I'm going to gallop towards my challenges, my goals, whatever I need to do. Okay, this is a perfect time for you to start any plans you've been putting off. So for Tarot 1, 2, 3, if you've never joined me, I'm Nicky Allen. Hey, hi. You find me lounging in my lounge. Yes. I didn't even think about it to begin with, but I've taken down my office because I'm moving, and I thought actually that should have been the last thing you did. But I thought it's good for storage for all the boxes. How many boxes do you have to pack your stuff in? I can't believe how much stuff I've got. Anyway, moving on from that, I now want you to just focus. Look at me. I know it's painful. Clear your mind. Listen to my voice. 1, 2, 3. Now. That's as quick as your consciousness, your intuition, your inner child, your soul, whatever you want to call your higher being, whatever it is telling you which card to go towards. You may be a bit cheeky and have 1 and 2 or 1, 2 and 3. We're also going to be doing Aquarius. I know it's a bit late because the 18th of February is already gone, but you'll all be saying what happened to Aquarius. So I'll be doing the next one after that. So, my darlings, let's have a little look and see what is going on. Number ones. The timestamps will be in the description box if you want to move to your reading. Remember, these are generic readings. So whatever resonates with you, take that. Okay, some of it might not, some of it will. Most of them do though. It's quite magical, isn't it? Number ones, please. Who am I with today? Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Thank you for being there. Oh, hello, number ones. Started off with a major arcana. Absolutely loving it. The wheel. Oh my, you shut the front door. You have got to be kidding me. Another major arcana straight out the block. Wow. This is just stunningly brilliant for you, number ones. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, sorry if it's a bit dark. I know I'm a bit, and don't look at my nails either. I still haven't done them. I haven't got time to do all that frivolous stuff at the moment, or the energy. I need to save it for whatever I'm doing in my move. Okay, so you've now got the wheel. The wheel is basically opportunities, karmic forces coming in for your advantage. So if there's any opportunities that have come in recently now or coming up in the next couple of weeks, then you need to grab hold of them. You need to have a look at them. Don't jump too quickly. But if there is an opportunity that comes up that you've been sending subconscious or conscious thoughts out, like I want to achieve this, this is your time to grab it. Your karmic time is here, number ones. The reason I know this is it's so powerfully flanked by another major arcana, the Star. This is wishes fulfilled, dreams fulfilled, goals fulfilled. The Star is the most positive. I've smashed it and I've done it. Recognition, that's not a word, is it? recognizance for your grit, your determination. It's celebration of your talents, your creativity. You could be doing things online, you could be writing, you could be creating things. This sometimes refers in newer divination to refer to celebrity, so being acknowledged for what you're doing or being suddenly in the limelight for something you've achieved work-wise. It doesn't necessarily have to be on camera and woohoo, I've done it sort of thing. It could just be that you get a recognition at work, or suddenly everybody's seeing you for what you've done or what you've achieved. But that next to the wheel is telling me that if there's any opportunities coming up that you're a bit scared to jump on, it is going to be amazing. And it's really weird that at the beginning of this, before I even chose 1, 2 and 3, it's time for you to get up there, get going and grab whatever you want to go for, okay? Now, you have got a tiny bit of kickback here, which we'll do a clarifier on, which is the 5 of Wands, okay? So this is about a bit of discord. This is about opposing views. So something that you might be wanting to take on board or go for or change in your life could reach opposition with others. They might have different opinions. They might try and stop you getting to what you want to go for. Now, the Wands is obviously fire, and this is where Aquarius comes. No, it's Leo, Sagittarius. So this is a fire energy. Okay, so this is Leo, Sag, Aries. This is basically standing your ground, acknowledging and being patient with those that have got opposing views, and just sorting out a few little things in the way. So some of you may have a few things to shift, a few things to talk about, communicate or iron out before all of this wonderment happens, okay? See, the star always depicts, and so does the number 10 with the wheel. It's an end of a situation. So if you've been going through crap with either people or situations, or things have just not been working in your favour, it's turning. Your karmic energy is turning for the greater good for you. Okay? So communication is key here, but also standing your ground and sort of saying to people, yeah, okay, I understand what you're trying to say, but this is my life and this is what I want to do. And if it doesn't work, then that's my bad. But you know what? It will, because you're flanked by the star. The 5 of Gabriel, as I say, 5 of Wands, is definitely one where you have to sometimes keep your mouth shut if someone's kicking off or there's a problem. Take a breath, walk in nature, do whatever it is to calm you down, and then re-engage, or actually stand up for what you need to say and, you know, appreciate what they've got to say, but do it in a fashion that's not going to make those spikes get spikier. Okay, but it is definitely a brilliant change for you. The opportunities that come in, it's basically the end of all the crap. It's the end of the delays. It's boom, we're here, we're ready. What do you want? What do you need? Let's do it. Keys in the ignition. Boom, press the accelerator. That's what we're looking at. Can you just tell me a bit more about this 5 of Wands, please, for thank you, for number ones. Oh, is that too many? Sorry, Catherine. Right, okay, yep. Number 1, see the figure in my head. And I would like 5 of Wands, 5 of Gabriel, please. Clarify on the 5 of Gabriel. Too many falling out again. That's most probably me. Butter hands, butter fingers. That one, thank you. 9 of Pentacles. What this could potentially be, 9 of Pentacles is very much a card of abundance. It means that you've landed. It means that whatever you're aspiring to for more security, money, abundance, growth, new home, whatever it is that you're aspiring to, it's there. It's in the original tarot. This card is the lady holding the bird of prey. It's always like she's like in charge, in control now. And she's got all vines growing around her and a estate in the background. Everything is really, really good concerning anything to do with money, security, home and career. So if this is a move for career or a move for better potential money, then that is what you need to focus on if you have any issues with other people or situations that are tending to get in the way. Your intuition here, thank you, Catherine, your intuition here will tell you that this is your time. And even if there are a couple of things that are like getting in the way, don't let this put you off. The reason being is you've got nothing but end of situations, beginning of brilliance with the wheel and the star. So jump on board and don't miss this opportunity, all right? And be strong and courageous and take that leap of faith. So you got the Two of Wands now. Oh my goodness, you just couldn't make it up. So look, the Two of Wands is that you've taken, the wands are all about action. They're all about you creating your dreams, goals, desires. Okay, these are all about you going towards what you want out of something. The Two of Wands is you've been thinking about it, you've been tossing and turning at night thinking, shall I do this, shall I do that, what if I incorporate this, what if I incorporate that? You've been using your creativity and you've like got, right, I'm going to now put it into reality. It's actually going to come out of my head, it's on paper, and it's now action time. This is beginning of action, change, movement. You could even be changing location. Anything like that to do with this is totally resonating with your energy at the moment. The Two of Wands is the beginning of you creating your end goal. So those that are, it could be tiny little things, just changes of habits to something colossal like changing job, changing location, whatever it is. But I'm telling you, if there is an opportunity that comes in now, do it. If you have a plan, start instigating it, because the future, my darlings, is rosy and the end of delays has now come into fruition. It is full go. It is get your head straight, keep focused, keep your head down, because you are winning. Well done, number ones. Get going. Wow, that was just incredible. What a beautiful reading for you. Okay, darlings. Yes, I know, Catherine. I think she's saying from the symbols and what I can feel is that she's saying that so many people don't make that jump because of fear of change or jumping out of their comfort zone. But that's how we move. There is no movement without movement. Do it. Number twos, please. Number twos. Get a yeah, thank you. I've got Labradorite on now for motivation, change, get going, kick ass. Labradorite is really good for that. I've got some lovely Labradorite bits in Karma if you want to have a look. But I'm drinking from the Labradorite, my Labradorite crystal bottle. Got Labradorite on here. Got a Labradorite under my pillow. It's about motivation and getting there, kicking ass. Okay, number twos, darlings. Okay, we're under the air energy here. Three of Swords. This could be heartache. Let's see what else is going on with that. Oh dear, darlings. Okay, there's a bit of burden and a bit of sadness going on here. A bit of grief, possibly loss. Let's see what the third card brings up. Thank you, Catherine. Right, okay. Potentially this has happened in the recent past. You're going through it now. But number twos, you firstly have the Three of Swords. In the original tarot, these are the three swords going through the heart. Okay. This is either you've been dealing with grief, loss, trauma, depression. There's been affairs of the heart that have really kind of created an issue for you. The beauty of the three is it's always at the beginning of a phase in numerology. So you're coming out of this, or it's temporary. You've just got to learn to manage it. Okay. Some of you are in it now because you have the Ten of Gabriel, which is the Ten of Wands, which is very much an energy of burden. So you are burdened with grief or pain or emotional issues at the moment that you're finding really hard to get out of. Hello, darling. I've just seen you pass through, saw your shadow. Let me know if you saw the shadow. I just saw a spirit person go across there. I'll talk to him later if he comes back. So this is all about you taking time. You are burdened with things that have happened to you. It doesn't have to be like a loss through passing. It could be a breakup, divorce, whatever it is. But something is affecting your heart chakra at the moment and bringing you heavy emotional burden. Okay. Now, it's time to heal that, or it's time to look at ways of doing the best you can with how you're feeling. What are the burdens? For some of you, the burdens are that you are in a situation or are being either manipulated or being unfairly treated, or you are having issues dealing with other people, because it's Seven of Gabriel. This is the Defender's card. This is you standing up for your rights. This is you standing up for what you believe in. This is you saying, well, this is where I am and that's where I want to be. So that's where I stand. It's like drawing the line in the sand of what you want for yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean arguments or confrontations. It just means that you need to stand up and look at what you want from this situation. Okay? It's about getting that confidence back for you to know where you're going and what you want. Because if you don't start looking at what you want or where you want to go to or what you want to achieve or what you want to do, you will stay stagnant in this heartbreak and burdened energy. Now, don't get me wrong. If you've just had like a recent trauma passing like I have, you have to grieve. You have to sit and just do what you're doing. Hence why you've seen me in my pajamas for ages now. My body has just said, you've had so much pain and trauma. You've got so much change coming up. You've got to rest and do what you're doing. That's why you're mostly only seeing one long form video every week at the moment. I have to stop and I have to look at myself and I have to say enough, rest, box set it, have a cup of herbal tea, have a little meditation, whatever it is. Okay, you have to stop. I am so lucky that I have you beautiful people supporting me. I'm so lucky I have the best friends ever. I'm so lucky that I can sit here and do what I adore without having to, you know, get dressed and go to the office. There's a certain amount of luck, but really I have created that reality by manifesting and fighting and thriving. And this is what you've got to realise during your time of reckoning when you look at your own self-confidence. Number twos. You need to own how you're feeling. If you're at a stage where you have allowed the burden and the pain and the heartache to go on for month after month, year after year or whatever, and you're still not moving forward when you feel you should be, then perhaps that's when you need to start thinking, do you know what I mean? I might need a counsellor, need to go and see my GP or whatever. You know when it's got to a stage where something's got to give or change. You'll feel it. And mine came only 2 weeks ago. And in that space of time, I've sold my house, bought another one, and I'm going to the most incredible place. I just can't believe it. All orchestrated by me manifesting and from Darren and my spirit team up there. So you gauge when you are ready to start standing your ground, saying your piece, getting that confidence to say no, yes, maybe. It is completely up to you to gauge that. Nobody else can do it for you. The people that say, oh, you should be doing this by now, no. The people that are saying, oh, don't worry for another year, no. You gauge it. You gauge it. Okay, can I have some advice, please, Catherine, for number twos, because they're struggling a bit. You just got to be kind to yourself, and you've got to do, thank you, you've got to do everything you possibly can to be kind to yourself, love yourself. It's a courting process. What would you like to do today, darling? Like perhaps if you've lost a partner or something, you go, what would you like to do, darling, today? Do it to yourself. And if that self says, I just want to switch off, I want to pull a sickie and I want to watch box sets, do it. Own what is going to bring you back to normality. Own what is going to bring you back to happiness. And do you know what? There's so much that Catherine or Juliana's fills in between the gaps of these cards. It's well worth watching every reading, even if you picked a certain number, just to get the glimpses of wisdom in between what the cards are saying. some of you need to know that you've come to an end of a season. I think this is my reading. Do you know what I think number 2 is my reading, right? Because you've got the world. Every single time I do a reading, I pull the world. Every single time. And it's here again. The world is a massive turning of the worm. It is an end of an era. It is the end of whatever chapter you found yourself in, and it is the complete new beginning of a chapter that's going to change everything for you. This is the last card in the arcana. It is the end of a journey. It is the end of whatever you've been through, and it is new beginnings about to take place. So my world energy started 2 weeks ago, and I haven't pulled any other card apart from the world every single time I do my own reading. Okay, so this is time. It's time for you to shift perhaps your consciousness, make a little bit more effort in healing, or if you are raw in your pain, just know that the era is coming slowly to an end where you'll start to feel more able to do more things that you're happy with. The world is a slow turning, beautiful, never stopping flow of energy that will bring you to a natural end where the goodbyes may be horrific, but the beginnings and the hellos are magnificent. Okay? So this is slowly drawing to an end. For some of you that are ready to move forward, you are in a wonderful space at the moment, because the world is coming to that end. As I've already said, we've entered into the 5-horse year. We're also in the age of Aquarius. The collective are always there to pull us up, to support us, to bring us forward. And for some of you, if this is due to ill doing of someone, if this is down to injustice, or you've been done wrong by someone, this, you know, or it could be someone's done you over in a divorce, or whatever it is that has affected your heart chakra, baby, justice is coming. Now you've got the justice next to the world. That's telling you everything you need to know. Trust the process. Whatever has gone wrong, whatever has brought you that horrific heartache, justice will be served. And I don't mean that there's horrible things going to happen to whoever instigated this. I'm saying that by keeping a good heart, sending that energy out of, yeah, it's been shit, but you know what? I need to stay in my own energy. I need to just be in love, peace, tranquility. While they sit in their shitty little swamps doing all their crap for the rest of their lives, that justice will come in whatever way, shape or form it is, whether through the courts, whether through karmic justice, and you will always shine through. This is why I'm so insistent on showing you every single peak and trough as I go through my life, because all of the nastiness, all the fouls, the triumphs, you know, the reasons for congratulations, all of that, you can see how the karmic flow works. Stay true to yourself. Stay in the love. Stay in that, I've got this. By all means, you know, when it first happens, you hit with anger and pain and maliciousness, whatever it is, and then you draw it back in, you dissipate it, you heal, you grow, you shine, and you attract. And you attract magnificence, and you will never, ever sink. You'll get pushed down. You get people put their foot on your head, and you come back up and you rise, and they stay with their head bobbing up, treading water, seeing who else they can ruin. It's just brilliant. So you've now got the most strongest card for karmic ramifications next to the world. Moving on, moving up, leaving behind whatever created this burden and pain in your heart. It's coming and it's good. Be patient, because those major arcanas will always trump the rest of the cards that are going on. Good news for you as well, number 2s. It's all good so far, isn't it? Bloody hell, I'm loving it. Okay, number 3s. Please see the figure 3 in my third eye. Some of you, just to bring another little bit of synchronicity, Catherine is just showing me, she's young, she's in a black cloak, she's showing me a little blue flower, like a pale blue flower. I don't know if this is representing, some of you it might represent your need for communication, to say your truth or deal with the situation concerning what we were talking about, or you will literally just be looking at a blue flower now. And this is your synchronicity to know that this message resonates with you and it's a true message for you, or for any of them, 1, 2 or 3. But she's just holding and smiling, going with this blue flower in front of her. Let me know in the comments below if you're looking at a blue flower right now. And one just pops up. Did you see that shawl with number 11 frozen on my... I'm not joking you. Since I surrendered, exactly the same story as in Me, Myself and I, my book, right? I'm telling you now, ever since I surrendered 2 weeks ago. And someone said in the comments, your new book should be The Surrender. Oh, it will be. After I finish Earthwalkers and What Happens When We Die, they just need polishing. And then, but I think it's all going to be done when I move. I just got to get this phase over and done with. Do you know what I mean? But The Surrender, what a brilliant bloody title that is. And that's going to be the next memoir after What Happens When We Die. And Earthwalkers, 100% The Surrender. Well done. I can't remember who it was. I did remember your name, but now I'm up there with Catherine. All I can see is her standing there looking at me with her beautiful milky skin, a black cloak, just smiling at me. She's so happy with everything that's happened in the last couple of weeks. But I had to do it at the right time, and that's what you should do. When you're ready to surrender and change and move, in whatever direction it is, emotionally, physically, spiritually, it will come. Thank you. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got a burden card for you as well, number 3s. What's going on here? What are you burdened with, my loves? Yeah, you need to reach up to the angels. A lot of you love the thought of it, but you're not actually operating it, she's saying. So, for instance, even silly things like when you put an offer, I put an offer in for the house, right? And then I just asked Adkael to come in to bring mercy and understanding to the sellers. I'll try any old trick in the book with the angels. Just do it. What can hurt? I just feel like some of you need to start working your connection with the angel realms, because when it starts, you forget. When I've been like the lowest of the low during my grief and everything, you forget how bloody incredible they are. So when you're back in it again, like I am now, the synchronicities are so in your face, it's ridiculous. It just happens all the time. You're like, you just couldn't make it up. Just couldn't make it up. Wow, that's good. Or is it, that's your burden? Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a struggle. I thought it was. I didn't think it. Right, okay. We've got a different type of struggle with you, number 3s. We have the 10 of Gabriel, which always represent burden. The 10 of Wands in the Major Arcana is a bloke that's holding the stack of sticks, and for whatever reason, he's just bowed down with this. It's like, oh my God, I just need to free myself of this. The wonderful thing about the 10 is it's a transient number, so it is the end or the beginning, whatever you wanna word you want to give to it. So you are literally either coming to the end of the burden or you've still got it. Now, the burden for you appears to be money, practicality, home life, security, career, promotions, work. There seems to be something hanging to do with your material life that isn't sitting right with you at the moment. And the reason I know this is the magic of these cards, because I asked in my head, I know how talented we are, us tarot readers, because you're asking, talking and reading the cards at the same time. And I asked Catherine, I feel this is more of a burden rather than you've been in a burden and then suddenly everything's great. She said, you're right, because look at the card that comes up. This is the Five of Swords. And Myla, as she always does when I start doing readings, wants to come and have a cuddle. Don't you, Baba? Yes, you do. Can you just lay there rather than on my lap? That's it. Good girl. So, with the Five of Swords, this represents discord. It basically, you're in a situation that is not serving you. There is just grief. Again, it is either a job, potentially a relationship, but I would expect you to have seen some hearts somewhere here, some Raphael going on here. But this is about the Queen of Ariel, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Flanked with the right cards, the Queen of Pentacles is you pretty much smashed it. Practical, got great money coming in, great security, brilliant home life, everything's tickety-boo. The Queen smashed it. She's worked her ass off and she's there. Everybody thinks, well, you're brilliant. How'd you do it, right? But it's flanked by two burden cards. So you've got the burden of Gabriel, the Ten of Wands, and then you've got the burden of the Five of Swords with Michael. So the Five of Swords is very similar to, because it's the head, it's the intellect, the sword suits. And it always reminds me of the Eight of Cups. It's a situation that is no longer serving you and you've got to deal with it, right? You've got to deal with it. There's either opposing views or there's chaos or things aren't flowing properly. It's not working out. And you need to just get your big girl and boy pants on and say, do you know what? Something needs to change here. Okay? So it could be, can you show me yeah, because there's a burden here. You are not happy with something. You are not happy with something, right? So you are, all right, darling, hang on. I'll talk to you in a minute, babes. Just wait there. So you are... You're cheeky and impatient, I'll tell you that. But just hang on a minute, because I'm doing this first. I need to change my energies to you in a minute. There's this young man standing there and he's lovely, but we need to talk to him in a minute. So you are burdened emotionally. You're burdened because you're not getting what you want out of your life. You could be in the wrong relationship. You could be in the wrong job. You could be doing the wrong thing. It's all to do with money, security, and what affects your home life. It's just not working out. And you've got and lots of people, millions of people stay in misery, stay in sacrifice for whatever, the kids, this, that, fear of movement, fear of not having money, whatever it is. But you need to break this chain of what is going on because it's not serving you. You want to be happy, free, financially sound. It could be that you're working 2 jobs and it's not paying enough and you're just totally miserable. Aim higher, get one job that pays more. Or it could be that you're getting paid brilliantly, but you just can't stand it. It's not, you're never at home, you're never with the kids. Whatever your scenario that makes sense to this, something needs to be looked at and you need to think about what to do to change it because it's not serving you. And I feel like you are totally burdened. You're just knackered inside. You're either working too many hours, you're working with too much of your mind being taken up, or someone's taking advantage of you, or using your energy for things that aren't even serving you. It's time for you to take the reins for your own destiny. That's what you need to be doing. And it's there is something that isn't serving you here, and you've got to realise it and have the courage to change it. But it's around, as I say, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles, it's around work, money, home, security. It's to do with the 3D stuff. This is supposed to be like a happy, yay, family, money, security, adventure, great career, I'm loving life. It's not. It's flanked by one of the most troublesome cards in the deck. It's just not right. You know, again, this can be on a small level of, oh God, you know, I need to get rid of this person. Or it could be on a big level of, I need to leave my partner, or I need to change my job. Whatever it is, I just feel like you are putting up with it, and nobody should put up with anything. If you're not happy, just change it and make it and readapt to something you are happy with. It's that simple. And don't blame other people. Don't, oh, well, they said this, they did that. Don't externalise it. Take it on board. I'm not happy. What do I need to do to change that? It doesn't matter about anybody else, what they've done, what they've said. It's about you. You are the one that steers your ship. Nobody else. Steer it to where you want to go. Might be a bit stiff on the old wheel, changing the rudders and everything, but you know what? Once you're in that direction, you're laughing. Can you tell me what the burdens are, please? Catherine. Number 3, thank you. Did you hear that? It's right there. There we go. So this is where the emotions come into it with the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a younger person. It could be that you've got problems with children, or children of children. It could be younger people in your life that are creating the problem. That's only for a few of you, because the Page of Cups always refers to someone that's a bit more juvenile or younger. So it could be you've got problems with your kids or your grandkids, you know, nieces, nephews, whatever. It's just, or it's a younger boss. But it can be someone that doesn't necessarily have to be younger in years, but can be emotionally young, you know, quite immature, and it's doing your head in, or they're not steering your ship, or they're not, you know, they're not acknowledging where you're steering your ship. This analogy is really getting on my boobs now. Let's just forget the ship. It's just that there's a feeling that some of you might be involved with younger people here. The other thing is you've now got a cup that's instigated itself into this. So this is now showing that whatever you're going through doing or not wanting to do, it is affecting your heart chakra area. The Page of Cups is someone that wants to create a new beginning, a new self-fulfilling future that makes you happy, that gives you emotional contentment. The Page wants to start aspiring to new romantic relationships, new creativity, new spirituality, new ways of working with their intuition. You know, the Cups are very led in respect of spirituality and intuition. And so we're looking at Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or water signs that just want to align emotionally with whatever's going on. And with Pisces energy, you know, if the waters aren't still, they can become very unstable very quickly, because they're all very emotionally driven. And so if this is starting to affect your mental health or your happiness, you've got to start really digging deep and finding what it is that you need to do to change whatever it is that's not making you happy, and have the courage to do it. It's bloody hard. It took me 1.5 years, which I think is still quite early after a passing, but it's done now. So that's where I want you at. It's done. I've made the decision. The biggest, I think, once a counsellor once said to me, the biggest thing is to make the decision and stand by it. After that, the rest will run. And it's absolutely true. Once you say, this is my direction, it's quantum physics, it's the law of attraction. Once you actually set your intentions of where you want to be and what you want to do, you're basically there. It's just the semantics that have got to get you there. That's how I see it. And, you know, I'm looking at my new home and I just keep seeing it in my head, and all I keep seeing is me in it. I'm not worried about how to get there, how it's going to happen, how we get all the boxes. And all, no, I just see my end goal. That is what you've got to focus on if you're making change. Just focus on your end goal. Bird's eye view. That's all you have to do. All you have to do. Nothing else. No overthinking, no overanalyzing, panicking, worrying. What ifs? How did that happen? What about this? What about that? What do they think? What will she say? Who gives a flying pants what they say? You focus on your end goal and let the universe and angel realms and your spirit loved ones do the rest. Thank you. Get going. You've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Action. She's focused, driven. She's realised what she wanted out of her life. She's realised what she needs to do to get there, and she's smashed it. Thank you very much. I love this. Look at that beautiful, that dreamy little dragon just wrapped around her and laying there chilled out. She's got established the balance. She is someone that's not daunted by making change and taking action to realise her dreams and goals through her own creativity, through her own thought processes, her own planning. She's standing in abundance because of her hard work, direction, focus, and the willingness to get her end goal. Get moving, darlings. Very similar to the other one, wasn't it? To do with the grief. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed those. Let me know in the comments below if they resonated with you, my darling, tribally beauties. Now, we're going to do Aquarius. I do love Aquarius. They're very intellectual, very, obviously they're air signs, so they're very sorted head-wise. They can be very focused. You can be someone that's got great creativity, wonderful optimism, wonderful loyalty, if your head is in the game for whatever particular thing that you've got your head in the game for. I love that you are, think differently, think out of the box, always are there for a crisis and can think of all the different ways that you can help in an environment. I love how you can sometimes disengage and just not invest because you think, I don't want to do that, or it's self-protection. So you've got this wonderful, quirky energy that I can really tell in an Aquarius when I look at an aquarium. Very matter of fact, but also loving, devoted people, very resourceful, brilliant in a crisis. But the other side of you could be a bit aloof sometimes. You can sometimes get sick of humans and like your own time. You can be stubborn. You can be intolerant of people that you don't feel that you have to tolerate, and you make it quite obvious, which I like. But you're so humanitarian. You are the epitaph of empaths. You really care about the community, you really care about humankind, you really care about what happens on the planet. Very community driven, but again, sometimes you can just go, oh, do you know what, you're not helping yourself, I can't be doing this, off your trot. You know where you are with an Aquarian, I'll tell you that now. I don't think I've ever dated in my life an Aquarian. They've always been Pisces, water signs. Isn't that weird? Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. Oh, 1 Taurus. Oh, and 6. I'm joking. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we've got for the year for you, my darlings. That's funny. Catherine's just said, look over there, and there's a whole load of seagulls swimming over the lakelands and the fields over there. And I want you to exercise your mind. I want you to exercise your wings. I want you to see how far you can fly. See how far you can push yourself this year for things that you really want to achieve. Fly high. Fly above all of the noise. And part of what I said earlier about seeing things from a bird's eye view, bird's eye perspective, is very important for you so that you don't get too involved with all the dramas of things. See what that means. Can I have first 3 cards for Aquarius, please? My little... Just said that. Oh, lovely. Some brilliant starters, Aquarius. Are these for the first quarters, or are we just... Okay. Wow. Lovely, lovely mix there. So, just as I said about flying high, the Empress, beautiful major arcana card to acknowledge this time of creativity, fruition, fertility. The Empress is very much the sacred feminine energy of new beginnings, fertility. Some of you may even be trying to have a baby, or trying to add to your family, or your children are, or you're involved in, you know, perhaps your daughter's pregnant, or you've got new birth coming. There's going to be things that will shake up beautifully the family dynamics. Some of you, it could be, you know, birthing ideas of change, birthing ideas of what you want to achieve by the end of the year. So this is what that flying high bit, bird's perspective, is about. So when you are thinking, sometimes I sit and just say, right, I check in. Well, I don't do it sometimes, I do it regularly. I check in with myself with my journal, and I check in and see what I'm happy with, what I'm not, what needs to go, what needs to be added. And I try and balance myself out through my writing. All right, it is absolutely crucial you do that. I don't know what I do without my journals. You have to register and check in with yourself. You can't just keep going and not acknowledge if you're happy, sad, knackered, tired. Analysing relationships around you, what is good for you, what isn't, what needs to go, what needs to be encouraged. The Empress for me, for the Aquarians at the moment, once you get your focus on something, there is no stopping you. You're very people driven. A lot of you will have people orientated jobs, like carers, hairdressers, anything that's close in the auric field of others, caring about the maintenance of somebody, the situations they're living in. Some of you could be social workers, carers, nurses, counsellors. It's just this humanitarian thing that courses through the Aquarian energy. And we're in the age of Aquarius, so this collective energy that's amassing on the planet, you must be absolutely smashing everything you do. So if there are new plans to change whatever it is, or to grow new ideas, birth new ideas, new job, career, lifestyle, as I say, family, whatever it is, you're in the prime time to do this. This year is a very good year for you. The fire horse energy for you works brilliantly. The age of Aquarius within you works brilliantly, because you are literally being flanked by the King of Pentacles. Pentacles being money, career, finance, security, stability. You're in a space, or you are coming into a space where you are smashing it. Okay, because when you are in the King of Ariel, he's like accomplished, he's sorted, he's like, you know, I don't know, the Alan Sugars of the world, or well, I don't know if he's happy, you know, or the Richard Bransons. You've literally, I don't mean it, that's just a bit extreme, because I would hate to be those material people, but what I'm saying is that you're in a space, or you will come into a space through these new ideas or planning, where you're going to be a lot better off financially, or you're going to be a lot more secure. Perhaps you paid off your mortgage, perhaps there's a sudden loan that you've managed to sort out, perhaps there's money coming, perhaps you get a new job, promotion, perhaps you start a new business or start a new interest that makes money for you, or just makes you feel happy, which in turn vibrates around your family unit, and everybody's happy, and there's even more beauty coming into your household. Do you know what I mean? But there's this real happy, vibrant energy, and it's absolutely perfectly flanked by the Three of Raphael, the Three of Cups. This is absolutely brilliant. If you're in a state or a stage at the moment where it's like, is this it? It's a bit crap, nothing's great at the moment, nothing's brilliant. I'm telling you now, something is going to take place where your endeavours, creativity, thought processes, ideas, or just literally accidentally meeting someone in the bar that says, oh, I do this, do you want a job here? Whatever it is, the Empress is your foundation to you leading to this beautiful success. The Three of Cups, the Three of Raphael, love it, it's got a mermaid, just saying, is celebration. It's being around people that you love and love you with no ulterior motive. It's about celebration of love, relationships, happiness, success, endeavours that have come to fruition. It's about taking that cheeky weekend away with your family or your friends. It's about embracing the people that love you and having brilliant times with them. It is a card of celebration and love, friendship and community. With a mermaid. Oh my God, I so love it. So it can also herald new announcements. Bearing in mind, this is either side of the King of Ariel, money, career, promotion, everything to do with the material aspects of life that perhaps haven't been great are literally saying you are flanked by wonder, new opportunities, new announcements, news coming in that is going to basically make your day. And thank you, Catherine. Also, the Three of Hearts, Raphael, can also connect with announcements to do with children and family. So perhaps your daughter, because I know the age of my dynamics of who watches me, unless you're an older mum, or you're suddenly come here and you are a young mum, but there could be announcements of births, happy news, additions to family, absolutely brilliant. Or you could have a family member that's, you know, been trying to get pregnant forever and finally it happens. There is good news and a really good vibe coursing through your year, Aquarians. It really is looking shiny and beautiful. Let's have a look. Tell me about the Empress, please. Good cards, beautiful cards. I just feel like for some of you, the Nine of Wands has come up now. And the Nine of Wands is very much someone that's literally had quite a few battles on their hands. They've had to like drag themselves through this, drag themselves through that, or keep pushing. And they're a bit battle weary, but they're aware of their dimensions, if you like. They're aware of their defense mechanisms, they're aware of what they've been through. They've put a bit of a wall up, but they're actually been through so much. And I feel because this has come out under the Empress, this is like you're getting the rewards for your hard work. You've worked so hard. The Wands are just trudging towards your goals, and the Nine is very much like, oh my God, I've been through so much. A bit like me, I've been through so much and I'm like a bit tired, but I know I've got this. I know I've got to keep going. And this is about it's standing your ground and knowing how much you've achieved and standing by that strength that took you to do that. Standing your ground and saying, I've done this actually, I've worked my arse off, or I've done this, I've done that, I've sacrificed this, and I'm here. And now I'm ready to reap the rewards of all of those battles and hard work that I've had to do. Oh. You've done good, I tell you that now. And there's people looking up to you, aspiring to you for your strength. You got a flipper. You got one that flipped over. See? Ten of Pentacles, legacy. Again, that can come into this children, additional children, news of births in your family. Let me know in the comments below if that's the case, because that's 3 cards now that have kind of connect to this new announcements of births and additional family members. But the 10 is also, again, money in the bank, legacy, feeling secure, knowing that you're safe, that you're not going to be turfed out on the street, that you can cover your bills. It's family. For some reason, there is a whole load of family love in your year this year, Aquarians. You literally have got the right people around. You haven't kicked them out, but there's nothing here telling me at the moment about that. It just feels like the strength of your family, and this doesn't mean blood at all. Family are the people that love you, warts and all, unconditionally, without any ulterior motive, and who you love back, right? There is a massive celebration of family love and loyalty. But there's also money in this. That's the second pentacle that's come up now. It's a pentacle under a pentacle, money under money. The king, the ultimate top court card for money and security, home life, career, all of that. And then you've got it bottomed by the 10 of pentacles, which is you've got the money's in the bag. The security's in the bag. Happy family, happy ever after. Look at them. Look, they're walking into their, look. They're walking into their castle. Thank you very much. Everything's wonderful. I'm surprised the 10 of Cups ain't come up yet. Bloody hell. Talk about happy ever after. I would assume from the 9 of Wands that, you know, this isn't just falling upon you. You've had to work hard, or you've had some right crap come your way the last couple of years. But this is saying this is your time. Yes, thank you. Because you've either had deceit, betrayal, someone's let you down, because this is your card. This is air. 7 of Swords. This is your card. Aquarian card. So someone has either let you down, betrayed you, or you've gone through breakups, or you've had upsets, divorces, whatever it is, and it's created a whole load of pain. But now suddenly you found yourself with your tribe. You could have had people steal from you, do you over, dishonesty, whatever it is, but you found your tribe now. Nothing will break that. Nothing will break that. And thank you. The advice is, if this does happen in the near future, that someone lets you down or betrays you or does that, don't concentrate on that one card when you've got 5 representing stability, love, loyalty, friendship. You've got everything. Make sure you focus on that and not the one card, in case this comes up for some of you. Only a few, because most of you've already been through it. I'll tell you that now. Anything more, please? Can you tell me about the 7, please, Catherine? Thank you. Yeah. This is a message. Thank you. You just couldn't make it up. And it's my card again. Right. So I said, can you tell me about the 7? I said in my head, I can't remember if I said it out loud. I'll have to replay it. Was I right in saying that this is just for a few people? Yes. You've got the World card. Aquarians, you have gone through so much nightmare and struggle and pain in whatever way it is. But because of your beauty, your intellect, your honesty, your heart energy, you've literally attracted the right people around you that have carried you through this. This is an end of season. Your beginnings are starting now. Listen, you couldn't make it up. You've got the Empress, fertility, change, beginnings, sacred feminine, powerful change. And then you end with powerful change. The end of an era, the end of a season, the end of this cyclical crap that's been holding you back. And now you're sitting here thinking, I've made it. I'm the other side of this. If you're still in it, it's coming, because you have been trumped by the World card. The end card of the major arcana, well, the whole of the tarot deck, right? The end card that says this is ending or it's ended, and you have got nothing but brilliance coming your way. Look at those cards. It's brilliant. You've got a beautiful year coming. Yes, thank you. The only thing that can stop you from getting 100,000,000% out of all of these beautiful cards is by holding on to the past and not letting go. It's the only thing that can ruin this bliss that you're going to find yourself in. Already started. It may have already started. Oh, shut the front door. What the fluff? What did I say? What did I say? I'm surprised the 10 of Cups hasn't come up. Oh, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? It's still, I've been doing this since I was a kid. It still doesn't stop me buzzing when the synchronicities kick in and, oh my God, shut up, come on. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. In the original tarot, it's the rainbow with the cups around it. Happy marriage, children, family, stability. It is the happy ever after. The happy ever after. The happy ever after. The happy ever after. I'm telling you, I wish I was a bloody Aquarian. Well, mine's good as well. Can't wait for Virgo. But I'm telling you, you are entering into the most beautiful part of your life. Be patient if it's not there yet. But I'm telling you, it's going to go from strength to strength. Everything you've been through has been worth it, because you are going to come out shining. And that 10 of Cups, you've got to be absolutely kidding me. With the energy that I was feeling and getting from Catherine, I thought, why isn't the 10 of Cups come up? It is the ultimate happy family, happy ever after. My God, thank God it's all over. We are so lucky. We've got a beautiful home, health, wealth, regaining of everything you've lost. You are smashing it this year. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And I get it. Because sometimes when you're in that struggle, you just think, what the fluff? I'm just done. I am so done. And then suddenly the sun comes out, the rainbow comes out, all the people that you need in your life are there for you, and everything is magical. Wow. That is wow factor. Ending on the 10 of Cups, you've got to be, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I really hope you've enjoyed this as much as me. Thank you so much for your patience while I go through my transitional phase. I will try and get some more videos up here, but as I say, it's almost like the 9 of Wands from earlier. I know my limits, and I know that I have to watch my energy. So I'll have a cup of tea now. Nice bit of herbal tea. And then I must redo another box. How exciting. Let me know if you enjoyed this below. Welcome to all the new subscribers. It's lovely to have you here, and the new VIP members. And I will be doing a Q&A for you, potentially today or tomorrow. So look out for that. If you haven't added questions, go on to the post that I posted most about 600 years ago. And I'll be answering your questions. I love you all. Thank you for staying here and being patient with me while I go through this beautiful transition to my happy ever after. I'll speak to you again soon. Lots of love. Please press the like button and the subscription, because that's what will keep our tribe going. Many thanks. Love you all.